The Words About Music program at National Music Camp is essentially, it's a kind of gateway into the music profession in many ways. So for a lot of these musicians, they will play, but also they will need to write about music. They'll need to write program notes, they'll need to write introductions, they'll need to learn how to take an interview as well as give an interview. They'll need to write profiles about contemporary composers who they're playing. So yeah, the Words About Music is getting the students to think about music in a word way. Also, that helps the way that people think about music in a performance way. So it's actually creates, I think, a really well-rounded musician, because we have this, extraordinary focus of the orchestral and the chamber music performance, but then this is the stuff that kind of really smooths out the sort of outside of it. I love the participants in the course this year. They're just exceptional. Each of them, I have 3 students this year, and each of them has a very, very strong character and way of writing already. So what we do on the course, what we've done this year, is that we started off right at the beginning with some early writing, because what I wanted them to see is how much their writing may change over the 2 weeks. So we wrote a blog really the first night. We went out into the camp and saw what was going on, and so they wrote a blog that first night, and then we're writing program notes, profiles, wrote another blog at the end of the first week, and then when we come to the very end, they'll write their final blog, and then they'll be able to see how much their writing changes. They are, without exception, brilliant in the way that they can look at things and take a very surprising perspective. In the past, Words About Music participants have gone into all sorts of fields. Some of them have gone into administration, some of them have gone into music journalism, and some of them have come to where I work most of the time, ABC Classic. So we have quite a few people at ABC Classic who have done this program. Megan Burslem is, I think, probably the most famous. Megan is now presenter of Weekday Breakfast at ABC Classic. So there's that radio media part of it, but I think really, I think they could go anywhere. I mean, that's the thing. I strongly believe that writing is actually thinking, and that if we can learn how to order our thoughts and to access our thoughts, because often, our thoughts actually can be almost very close to subconscious. So it's that ability to focus and to observe and to bring those very deep thoughts up into the more conscious part of our brain, and then to be able to order them and then write them down. I think that skill is really great training for so many things. So it's a wonderful course to teach, because you're not, I think this is the case for everything that goes on at National Music Camp. We're not just teaching the thing that we teach, we're teaching life, we're teaching the world and how to be in it and how to move smoothly through it. I think that's one of the great things about this course. Mm.